guys, it's Star Girl here. I noticed that I forgot a bunch of stuff about AMPS on the other video and also about my AMPS. So I'm just gonna say, the parts that I forgot, and I'm probably gonna make a bunch of other videos. Okay, so the first part that I probably should mention is that it can cause short-term memory loss. Yes. That's a very big thing. That's why I'm like, what? So yeah. I went to the neurologist. I had been getting a lot of headaches in 5th grade. So we went to the neurologist December 2012. And, they just told me to keep a chart of it and come see them back in 6 months. So I did that. And none of the headaches made any sense. They didn't follow a pattern at all. Like, there wasn't a specific area. It wasn't like a specific amount. It wasn't a specific time, if you know what I mean. So we kept on going every 6 months. And at that time, he just, told me to take ibuprofen with it and then come back in 6 months. So I came back in 6 months. 6 months later, the headaches were still there, and he thought maybe it was time to start medicine for him. So he started giving me amitriptyline, and I took that, and it worked. It seriously did. It gave me a level on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being take me to the hospital. It was about an 8 or a 7 almost every day. And so after that, after I would take the medicine, it would go down to between a 2 and a 4, which I hadn't had that low in a year or two. So I was really happy about that. And so we went back for our next visit. We told him, he's like, yay, woo, see me back in 6 months. So we came back in 6 months. A month before we came back, the medicines started to wear off. So we came back, and he decided to put me on a very strong medicine called Topramax. Well, it's called Topramax, but my insurance wouldn't pay for that because it's an adult medicine. So I'm on Topramax, unless I got that backwards. I don't. No, I didn't get that backwards. Okay, so I'm on Topramax still. I forgot to take it last night because I took Imitrex, which he also prescribed in case I ever have a really, really bad headache, and that was my first time ever taking it. And he had prescribed that, I don't know, I forget, but it was a little while ago, just a little. Anyway, I haven't seen him yet, but I think we have an appointment coming up soon or something. Yeah, well, my grandmother and my rheumatologist didn't say anything about it, but my grandmother, who is like my mother, I live with her, she believes that the headaches might have something to do with the disease, or yes, AMPS. And now that I think about it, the rheumatologist could have said that too. She said a lot, because it's very complicated. Okay, hold on. Where my pain is? Okay, let's get started. I get headaches, migraines, they call it, but I don't want to say that because I think this may sound worse than it is, and I don't really like taking medicine or any of that. So, I get headaches. The pain is usually can be in my lower back, but it's usually there. It started in my lower back. That's when it first started, and it was horrible, like 10. Like, sometimes I would want to go to the emergency room, but I would never say that. I'm not someone like that who would say that. So, I get knee pains every so often. actually got some today, and then I get elbow pains, and the pain is like they describe RSD, but the doctors never told me I had RSD. What they said is just RND, or AMPS. I'm sorry, I had to vacuum my room. Okay, so the pain in my elbows is just like RSD because the pain, if you touch it, it hurts. If you bang it, the pain is excruciating. But the pain doesn't exist. That's probably why they didn't say it was RSD. I wanted to make sure I was saying everything. I'll probably do that more. Okay, I also get pains just in this wrist because I think it's still injured, but because it's not in both wrists, it's only in this wrist, and it's not like it's traveling in this wrist at all. This wrist is fine. It's fine and dandy. But this wrist, on the other hand, I'm still going to physical therapy for it. I'm actually supposed to be going to occupational therapy, but long story short, it's too far away, the place, so I can't really. I think that's all that hurts. I mean, my hip hurts, but that one I just pulled. I was fine. So yeah, I think that's it. If I think of anything else, I'll stop writing AMPS and I'll just put part 3 or 4 or 5. So, have a nice day. Bye. Oh yeah, and everyone, go, if you want to understand what pain is like, there's this thing called the McGill's, McGill's pain scale, and, well, it's what's it called? Oh my gosh, see, this is my memory. What I have, AMPS and other, okay, well, it says, what did I say from elbows? RS. Yeah, okay, well, it has that at the top of the scale. Yeah, that's a pretty good, reference to, if you want to understand what the pain's like. It's at the top of the scale, and under it is, in this order, it's things such as birth for your first time, birth for your second time, cancer, and then little things like fractures, and I'm probably missing a few, but it's a pretty small scale, but it is at the top, so it gives a pretty good reference, or, yeah. My memory is just, that was the first sign. That wasn't the first sign. Okay, I remembered something. Okay, I had forgotten my memory for a long time, and it was horrible, because I couldn't remember anything, and it was horrible. I thought I was ADHD. I was in worse condition than my great-grandfather. He had a small cold. And here I am, and I have AMPS, and I'm losing my memory, and all these things, and he is turning 90 this year. He isn't losing his memory, and he's in perfect condition, and I thought something bad was really happening. I thought this could be the end, Anyway, back to my memory. It was going for a long time. It was really bad. And then I had a test coming up. And, we had a little break period where we didn't have many tests. So then I had this vocab test. And I asked my grandmother to help me study, because the last one I had bombed it because of my memory. And she agreed. She's like, yeah, okay. And so she helped me study, and I got an A. But it was sort of like my physical therapy. It was training my brain to work better, and at the same time I was using Lumosity, but I wasn't paying for it. It was helping a little bit, but you know, I wasn't like going on it 24/7 because I don't go on my phone 24/7. And anyway, what was the other thing I forgot? I'll get back to you in a second. Oh yeah, I paused the video for like 10 seconds. Okay, about 2 weeks ago, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, I guess, I wasn't feeling too well. I felt like I was gonna faint, but I still went to school, and it actually happened when my grandfather was dropping me off at my carpools. So I got to my carpools, and I was just like, whoa, I'm dizzy, which I thought it was a medicine, because topiramate can make you very dizzy. So I was just like, you know what, whatever. And so I was like tripping all over the place, but I never actually fell. This whole time, I never fell. Okay, so I, went to school, and I got my books, and I was feeling horrible. I felt like I was really going to faint. But I'm just like, I don't want to be the center of attention. I don't care. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna do fine. I'm not gonna faint. I'm fainted before. It's fine. So I got to my first period class, and we were going down to the computer lab. And so I grabbed the paper that she told us to grab,